Who is Graham Denison, right? Well, I love life. I love to travel. I like to meet new people as well, wherever I go, and the cruise ship is an ideal place for that. It's called the Artist in Residence program, and it's a first with celebrity. We're taking the gallery on deck 5 in this ship, and they've kindly allowed it to become my home, my studio, and I'll be painting in there every single day as I would at home in my studio. Basically, since I could pick up a pencil, I would be forever drawing, getting told off for drawing in all kinds of different lessons. My teacher would get very angry with me for keep drawing Mickey Mouse. He said, look, this has got to stop, and I would never get anywhere in that line of work. So I've not been back to tell him how I did, and funny enough, I was in the Disney store in Venice, and saw some of my artwork still on a mug. So
that's wonderful.
I was a Disney artist in the classical sense of the word, and that is that I used to sketch my scenes, and I used to produce scenes of Disney from start to finish. And I found that painting with a palette knife was completely the opposite to the precise fine work I had been doing for many years, and it enabled me to stand up, it enabled me to paint on location, and also the free dynamic strokes I can get with a palette knife are completely opposite to those that I have with a brush. Yeah, the crew like the Disney sketches too. Yeah, there's a few floating around the ship right now. Yeah. And we were kindly invited to the bridge to meet the captain. I drew a little sketch of Mickey Mouse in captain's uniform for his new baby daughter. So it was a real pleasure and an honour to do that. I live in Spain. I've lived there for 10 years now, and I love Spain because of the culture. My children are there, who I'm going to miss being on board ship. It's a great life, it's outdoors, I can paint outdoors. I like to cook a lot too, which I'm not going to get to do on the ship, but one of my favourite dishes is cooking paella, and I've been cooking that for about 20 years. Yeah, I am very heavily influenced by scenes of Europe. It's got great character. You know, the countries vary from one country to the next quite dramatically. And there is so much diversity in terms of inspiration for paintings. The great architecture, the different cultures within such a small area. You can see yourselves why this is inspiring.
Beautiful.
And what's nice is the light over there, and then the shade and the contrast, and that features heavily in my paintings. I like to get light in and contrast because it gives it a lot of depth. You know, I tend to use water a lot in my paintings because that gives a lot of reflection and I can use the light in there. Well, I'm influenced greatly by Venice. It features heavily in a lot of my paintings. And it's just fantastic, the architecture, the way the buildings come straight up out of the water. It's incredible. I mean, the light and the shade, the contrast that we have here today. They're just paintings wherever I look. So it's quite an awesome place and I love it. It's one of my favorite places. My favorite pieces in my collection at the moment, I think it's got to be the Carnival of Venice. It's a theme I want to explore more. There's countless costumes, countless colours, and Venice is the perfect backdrop for any painting. Right now, that's #1 for me. Yeah. The guests will be able to buy the originals, and it's quite a unique experience for them to be able to do that. I mean, people tend to like originals these days, and also to meet the artist who's done them and buy directly from the artist. So we'll have a wide range of prints available on paper and on canvas, and then there's some more exclusive pieces on canvas which I will be embellishing myself. So the guests will have a certificate of authenticity with every piece, so they're assured that it's an original painting or it's an original Denison limited edition print. And hopefully with the prices we have on the art, it should be accessible to all, and that's what I want to achieve. I want everyone who likes an image to be able to take it away with them and have it in their home to enjoy. I just love to paint for the enjoyment of others, and I'm happy for people to just come and look at the paintings just to enjoy it. They're free just to come along, grab a chair and watch me paint. That's what it's all about. Art usually is spontaneous. It's like a picture, you know, we all carry a camera around, we see a picture, a scene we like, we've got to snap it. It's the same with art. It conjures up feelings within people. Sometimes it's, people see a painting, they just fall in love with it. They've got to have it. And I'm very proud when that happens, because I've evoked an emotion in somebody else through my gift, basically. So it's very nice to feel that way. I absolutely love what I do, yeah. I'm very, very fortunate to be able to be here and doing what I love to do, yeah.